Being around horses is my favorite part of the job. As long as I have a horse, I'm happy. Even my wife knows that as well.
Declan Quinn has been driving horse carriages in New York City for 16 years. He spent his earliest years working on his family's horse farm in Ireland before immigrating to America. The horses keep him busy, but he always finds time for his family.
Well, life is busy, but you still got to make time for your family and your kids, no matter what, how busy you are. And she said, Daddy going to work, Daddy go with horse, horse. She keeps saying horse. And she loves Midnight. She knows Midnight very well.
Horses like Midnight have been clip-clopping around the city for over 150 years. Before the invention of the car, carriages were the primary source of transportation. Now, the carriages are mainly a tourist attraction. Business owners like Cornelius Burns say the horses have adjusted to this modern society.
Horses do very well in the urban environment in the city.
But protesters like these disagree. They say the business is inhumane. Over the years, there have been a number of reported accidents involving horse carriages and cars.
Well, in the newspapers, we're constantly charged that we're overworking these horses. We're feeding these horses, we're giving them all the medication, all the dental care, and all the things that you could do for a horse to make him prosper. And this is all done so that the guy who's driving that horse can make a living and take the money home to his family. So in this sense, from this business, everything prospers. The horse prospers, and the family of the driver and the driver himself, they prosper.
Groups like NY Class, a non-profit animal advocacy organization, is committed to ending the New York City carriage industry. Executive Director Ali Feldman says modern traffic is not the right environment for horses.
There's simply no reason to have a horse carriage on the streets of Manhattan. And if you really think about it, it's kind of absurd, the fact that we've got these horses sitting right next to a double-decker bus with a taxi in front of it with a tailpipe in its face. It's 2013, it's time to change.
Changes may be coming soon. Newly elected Mayor Bill de Blasio takes office on January 1st, and he vows to end the business.
I have said very clearly we are ending horse carriages in New York City. That would be my plan, my administration's plan. It's because it's cruel, because it's inhumane, and horses don't belong in the middle of the busiest city in the world.
If this ban passes, many people's lives in the industry will be affected.
If this business closes, there's not any good news here. There's no good answer. There's no good way out. The guys will lose their jobs. They might lose their houses. It's not going to be good.
As I said, I can't imagine my life without a horse, so I don't know. We just got to wait to see.
Whether the ban passes or not, Cornelius feels he's done the right thing.
On Judgment Day, it'll be the last 3 or 4 horses that I own that'll sit there with big cigars telling me whether to go to heaven or hell. And I says, I think I'm going to heaven because I took care of them. And I feel a moral obligation to take care of these animals.
Reporting for Columbia News, Lea Scruggs and Muzhgan Rasul.